The conflict between narcissists and Sigma Empaths is one of the many archetypes that characterizes interpersonal relationships, and it is a fascinating and mysterious show. With their special combination of independence, intuition, and resilience, Sigma Empaths have the capacity to upend a narcissist's well-built world and leave them looking visibly frightened. Here are 7 explanations for why narcissists shudder at the sight of a Sigma Empath. 1. Narcissists are seen as the underdogs by Sigma Empaths. Because of their inflated sense of self-importance and ravenous appetite for praise, narcissists are used to taking the lead in social situations. But they face a different and tough foe when they come up against a Sigma Empath. Because of their unique combination of independence, intuition, and emotional fortitude, Sigma Empaths are able to recognize the deceptive strategies used by narcissists. The self-sufficient and emotionally detached nature of the Sigma stands in stark contrast to the usual victims of narcissistic manipulation, who frequently give in to pressure or charm. The narcissist finds the Sigma Empath particularly unnerving because they don't follow the cunning guidelines that the narcissist has established. Because Sigma Empaths are naturally aware of narcissist tactics, their resistance to emotional manipulation undermines the narcissist's well-manicured feeling of control. When a Sigma Empath treats the narcissist as the underdog, it puts them in a strange situation. The narcissist is used to taking advantage of weaknesses and manipulating power dynamics. When the Sigma Empath refuses to give in to the narcissist's attempts at manipulation, the narcissist is forced to face their vulnerability, a feeling they are very uncomfortable and unfamiliar with. 2. Sigma Empaths have no problem walking away from narcissists. Because Sigma Empaths have a noticeable lack of fear of abandoning them, narcissists, who are accustomed to being in charge and dominating relationships, feel confused and uneasy with them. The usual patterns of subservience that narcissists take advantage of are ignored by Sigma Empaths. The narcissist's typical strategies of manipulation and emotional intimidation fail because of their unshakable self-reliance and emotional detachment. The true Sigma Empath indifference to the possible consequences of abandonment is what really terrifies the narcissist. Sigma Empaths place a higher priority on their freedom and well-being than other people who could give in to their fear of being by themselves or of losing the narcissist's admiration. Sigma Empath's lack of fear challenges the narcissist's presumptive power over the relationship by going to the root of their fears. When faced with a Sigma Empath who will not be subdued by such methods, the narcissist will begin to feel less powerful. The narcissist discovers that the Sigma Empath's willingness to leave the narcissist's control leads to vulnerability, and the Sigma Empath's lack of fear of being abandoned becomes a powerful disruptor, shattering the narcissist's delusion of dominance and control and leaving them to deal with the fallout. 3. People who are Sigma Empaths are quite erratic. High levels of unpredictability are included into complicated interpersonal relationships by Sigma Empaths. Sigma Empaths reject the predetermined reactions that the narcissistic person dictates, in contrast to other people who could give up to the skilled manipulative tactics of narcissists. From the narcissist's perspective, the Sigma Empath is highly unpredictable because to their capacity to negotiate emotional landscapes of intuition and detachment, which sets them apart from the usual. The Sigma Empath reacts to situations in a mysterious way, making it difficult for the narcissist to predict and control their behaviors. This makes the narcissist's reliance on patterns of manipulation and control shatter. This erratic behavior is not the product of disorder or impulsivity, but rather of the Sigma Empath's calculated and planned response to fend off manipulation and maintain their independence in the face of such an unpredictable power. Knowing they have no power over the person they so desperately want to control makes the narcissist feel empty and lost. After this life-changing experience, the narcissist is left to navigate unfamiliar seas with a sense of vulnerability and uncertainty as they must come to terms with a new world where predictability loses way to the mysterious and unexpected nature of the Sigma Empath. 4. Manipulation techniques do not carry Sigma Empaths. In contrast to conventional empaths who could yield to the deceptive strategies utilized by narcissists, Sigma Empaths have unmatched fortitude and an inbuilt capacity to perceive through the facade of manipulation. The self-reliance and independence that define the Sigma Empath renders them resistant to the seductions and cunning tactics frequently used by narcissists. Because of their independence and innate comprehension of human nature, Sigma Empaths are immune to the manipulation and control that narcissists enjoy using on others. Sigma Empaths are able to discern the genuine goals and motivations of narcissists when they come into contact with them because of their keen perception. This gut feeling serves as a barrier, keeping the narcissist from using manipulation to get control. The Sigma Empath's resilience is further enhanced by their capacity to retain emotional detachment and mental clarity, which helps them resist the emotional manipulation and guilt-tripping techniques used by narcissists. The narcissist's sense of power is undermined by the very existence of a Sigma Empath, and they shudder at the thought of coming across someone who is difficult to control. People that are Sigma Empaths are fearless and have a bold demeanor. 5. Sigma Empaths don't shy away from conflict. A unique combination of characteristics distinguishes Sigma Empaths, chief among them being an inbuilt bravery in the face of narcissistic individuals. Sigma Empaths are not easily intimidated by the manipulative strategies that narcissists often use, in contrast to more susceptible empathic archetypes. A Sigma Empath confronting a narcissist projects a quiet strength that defies the emotional manipulation and power struggles that narcissists usually resort to. The Sigma Empath's profound comprehension of human nature enables them to see past the grandiose facade that narcissists frequently put up, which accounts for their fearlessness. The narcissist experiences instant discomfort and vulnerability as a result of the Sigma Empath's rejection to let themselves to be entangled in the web of manipulation. The Sigma Empath's capacity to remain emotionally stable in these kinds of interactions makes the narcissist feel even more uneasy because their usual strategies of intimidation and emotional manipulation are rendered ineffective. The very existence of a Sigma Empath who isn't scared to confront and question the narcissist upsets the balance of power that narcissists feed off of. 6. Sigma Empaths are able to publicly point out the flaws of narcissists. When Sigma Empaths choose to publicly point out narcissists' flaws, they unleash a powerful force that targets the fundamental foundation of the narcissistic facade. The Sigma Empath is especially skilled at tearing apart the skillfully constructed mask that narcissists create because of their independence, fearlessness, and perceptiveness. Sigma Empaths undercut the delusion of invincibility that narcissists persistently work to maintain by disclosing to the public the weaknesses and fears that narcissists try to hide. Those who are Sigma Empaths are remarkably adept at seeing behind narcissists' ostentatious facade and hollow charm. When they decide to highlight the narcissist's flaws, it highlights a discrepancy between the narcissist's fragile real self and their projected image. The narcissist's carefully constructed story is appended by this public exposure, directly challenging their need for dominance. The narcissist's power to control perceptions is undermined by the Sigma Empath's fearlessness in facing and disclosing these vulnerabilities, leaving them vulnerable and quivering in the face of true sincerity. A Sigma Empath's public exposure of a narcissist's flaws tarnishes the narcissist's carefully constructed image and acts as a potent deterrent to further manipulation attempts. 7. Sigma Empaths use hard, cold facts to take out narcissists. When faced with Sigma Empaths equipped with hard, cold facts, narcissists, who are used to spinning intricate tales to support their inflated self-image and keep power over people around them, face an unexpected and difficult battle. Sigma Empaths are steadfast in their devotion to authenticity and the truth. When interacting with a narcissist, the Sigma Empath have a special capacity to tear down the facade of boasting by providing thoroughly investigated, tangible proof that defies the warped stories the narcissist spins. The narcissist is plainly surprised by this confrontation with reality, which is free of the embellishments and deceptive techniques that they usually use. The narcissist's carefully crafted fantasy world is appended by the Sigma Empath's tendency to provide indisputable proof and face the narcissist with the raw truth. The narcissist's self-image is put to the test by this encounter because it forces them to face the truth, which runs counter to their elaborate stories. The narcissist feels extremely vulnerable to the Sigma Empath's dedication to truth above fiction and their capacity to see through the layers of deceit. A mystery remains even as we come to the end of our investigation into the fascinating relationship between narcissists and Sigma Empaths. When Sigma Empaths are around, Narcissists' quivering reaction reveals an enthralling dynamic where control is challenged by resistance, and independence meets manipulation.